What's up everyone? Chance here with Missouri Outdoors, and today we're back out doing a little ginseng hunting. I've already stumbled on across a few. We're doing pretty good this morning so far. Got a nice one there. 3-pronger there that's been eaten on a little bit. We got another 3 right there. A 4 right here. It's got a 2 below it. And there's one right here. Another small 2. And then, yeah, here's another one right here, guys. Another small 2. I love when they get that color. They're so easy to spot. It makes it almost like it's cheating. But yeah, actually we're in here filming one of our root series videos for bloodroot, and I happened to find a bloodroot right here and got to looking, and well, actually I found the ginseng and then I found the bloodroot. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. I'm probably going to film for the ginseng video while I look for bloodroot, so make sure to tag along with me on the adventure. Hopefully we'll find a bunch of ginseng today and maybe get some dug. My ginseng buyer's looking for some, so I'm going to try to see what I can get him. But alright, we're going to get to it. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to leave this video a like. I sure do appreciate it. The channel's growing pretty good now. We're finally went over 500 subs and we're on the road to 1,000, so let's see if we can't get there in half the time it took us to get to 500. But alright, I'm gonna get to it. Alright guys, well, we didn't have to go very far. We got a 2-prong there, a small 3 there, another 3 here. I believe, yeah, that's another sang there that's been just tore all to heck by something. We got a 3 here. And then we got a 2 under it. And then a really gorgeous 3-prong right there. Matter of fact, that'll probably be our thumbnail. Yeah, probably. But yeah, there's quite a few in here. We're doing pretty good this morning on finding them, at least. I did dig that 4 back there. I'll show you the root here in a little bit. I haven't decided if I'm going to dig that one yet or not. I might. I think I will, probably. But we're going to keep on moving down and see what else we can find. I haven't decided if I'll dig that or not. I may, or I may wait till I'm on the way back out before I decide. But alright, we're going to move on and see what else we can locate. Alright guys, check this out. Now this is one of the things I look for when I'm ginseng hunting. Like, see, here's a plant right here, right? Okay, now I'm going to try to get down so you can see the angle of the hill. But this is like, there's a ridge here, and then there's a hill here. And the water can travel down through here like this. Well, see, just like when you're gold prospecting, you want to look on the bends of the river because that's where the low pressure zones are. Same thing with ginseng seeds getting washed off the hill by the rain. Now I know there's some on up because I found them on up there before. But there's this one here, and then you see how it just kind of bends around like this. Well, right here, it's like there's a massive low pressure zone. Because that's a sang plant. That's one. There's one. Here's another one. There's a couple smaller ones buried under there. One behind it. There's one there. There's one. There's one. And then if we come off the hill a little more, here's another. Okay, yeah, there's 2 right there. And then this one, nice 3-prong plant. They're all over right here. There's a 3 right there. Yeah, and then here's a couple real gorgeous plants. I mean, look at that one. Isn't that pretty? And then right below it, just another gorgeous specimen. And it's got a 2 right below it. And I know there's more on off this hill. But you can, I don't know if you can tell. But that kind of like breaks when it comes off the hill. It's not as steep right there. And that's where I generally tend to find them, where the hills aren't as steep, but on up the hill, you know. Because see, once it hits this point, it just drops off. And any of the seeds that get washed down during a rain are just going to run all the way down to the bottom instead of collecting. Unless they get lucky and snag under a rock or something like that, but it's not as likely. But these low pressure zones are great places to look. As you can see, I mean, there's probably 20 plants right here in one small clump, where there isn't a lot right up above and there isn't a lot right below, but there is on down in the bottom. So these are the spots you need to be checking for. But alright, I'm going to probably dig that one, and we're going to keep on moving. Alright guys, well, we got them dug out. I would have set the camera up and shown you guys, but the slope where it is right here, it would have been really, really hard to actually set the camera up. But here's the first one. Look at this. See how flat that end is? It like grew into like the crevices of the rock like that are like real pinched, and it was holding on for dear life. But I mean, that is a thick bulb right there. Unique little root. And then here's the other one. It was in the same predicament, but it's bigger. Real gorgeous looking roots, especially for where I pulled them out at. And when I was digging, I found a bunch of tiny ones that I moved to just a little bit better spot that come out when I was digging, where they can actually try to get a little bigger than the other ones did. And then here is that big 4-prong plant we dug earlier. I mean, look at the size of that root, guys. That thing's crazy. That's a big one. Look at how it twists. I had to be real careful with this one, because this finger right here is just barely hanging on by that little neck. But yeah, we could dig them all day, we'd be in the money. But alright, we're gonna get these wrapped up and move on and see what else we can't find. Alright guys, well, we found some more sang. That one's almost fell apart, but it was a nice 3-prong. And then we go down off the hill here. Mind you, is kind of treacherous. If I fall, don't laugh. Alright, you can laugh. I know I probably would. But I mean, look at those. They shine like beacons. And aren't they beautiful? I love when they get that color. And then that one, you can see it's still got a little bit of green on that one and on that one and a little on that one, but it's getting closer and closer to that color every day. I do think we're going to go ahead and dig them. They're both mature, they're both big enough. And there's quite a few just up the hill there. So it won't hurt to take these 2 out. And there's a few smaller ones. Yeah, there's one right down there, I believe. Yeah. And then there's a few At least was a few I found earlier in the year down in here. Something must have ate them. Probably the deer. But yeah, it ain't gonna hurt to dig a couple of them, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done. I'll make sure to record this, that way you guys can see it. It'll probably be sped up quite a bit, but at least you'll get to see it. Alright guys, not too bad. That one took about 5 minutes to dig out, but you can see how old it is. That's a pretty good sized root. But alright, we're going to go ahead and get the next one dug. Alright guys, well, got another one out. This one ain't as big, but it's still really old. I mean, look at that. It's pretty dang old. Beautiful, beautiful plant. But yeah, we're gonna keep going and see what else we can locate. Alright guys, well, we're back here filming the ginseng and the bloodroot video, and I stumbled across this. You see how matted down that is? And I looked at the size of it, and the first thing I thought about was a black bear. And then I was like, well, maybe it was a deer. And I got to looking around, and check this out. Yep. That's definitely a black bear. And that doesn't look very old because it rained yesterday or the day before, both days I think. So that is fresh, really fresh. That bear was here this morning, I guarantee it. So yeah, we're going to be a little bit more cautious as we go through here, and we're going to see if we can't find anything else interesting. To say the least, that was surprising. I didn't figure I would stumble across that, let alone walk right into its bed. I'm just glad it wasn't still here. But alright, we're going to keep looking and see what else we can find. Alright guys, well, we found a big 4-prong. I mean, look at how big and beautiful that thing is. And right over here is another small 4-prong. Real pretty plant. You can see this one's got 5, that one's got 5, that one's got 5, and that one's only got 3. But that don't really matter when they get to 4-prong. Oh, that's one of the things I've been looking for. I don't know where the plant is that would have went to. Probably somewhere right in here. But that seed cluster goes to Indian turnip, which I haven't been able to find any of. And I'm starting to think it's because they've already died off for the year. I found them earlier when I first filmed the first ginseng video, but since then, I ain't been able to find them, and I'm guessing I'm gonna have to wait till next summer to film that portion of, or that video for the Valuable Roots series. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and get this big 4 dug up, and I'm gonna let you guys watch, and then we're gonna start working our way back toward the house and see what else we can't find. Alright guys, that's a big one. I mean, look at how thick that thing is. It's as big around as my finger or bigger. Real old root. I mean, gorgeous. It's what you're looking for. Alright, we're going to keep on moving and see what else we can't locate. Hi guys, check this out. I was on my way out and I saw this big 4-prong here. And the dumb thing is, it's literally over the path that I take to walk out. And the bad thing was, I could just barely see the yellow off the leaves. Check this out. I mean, look at how big this thing is. That is freaking crazy. That's got to be the longest one I've ever found. I found one last year that was pretty dang long, but that is ridiculous. That thing is crazy. I mean, look at it compared to my backpack. And that's not necessarily a small backpack. That is insane, guys. I'm so afraid of breaking that on the way out of here. Wow. But alright, we're going to keep on moving on. Alright guys, well, we were walking on out of here, and I just happened to take a little detour to a spot I've never really walked through before. Not a very big, just in between these rocks and the bottom right here. And I'll be darned if I didn't find 2 really nice 3-prong plants. I mean, that one's not mature enough to dig, but this one, it may not have the leaf right now, but you can see where the leaf had come off at. So technically that would have had 5 leaves, and that would technically be mature enough to dig. However, I'm not sure I'm gonna dig it yet. I probably won't, since it's the only 2 right here, and I'd like for them to seed out and maybe produce me a bunch more ginseng plants over the next few years. So we'll probably go ahead and leave it. But I just figured I'd go ahead and show them to you. We're gonna make our way on out through here. If I want to get to the tree stand before it's too late so we can hunt, I need to get hoofing it toward the house. So that's probably going to wrap this video up, guys. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to watch it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And as always, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It never costs a thing, and it sure does help the channel to grow. We're on the road to 1,000. It may take us another year or 2 to get there, but we'll get there eventually. But alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.